So, hi, welcome back to another Minecraft live stream. This isn't Minecraft, this is an editing live stream on the interweb. Why doesn't that work? Okay, never mind. Either way, welcome back. Also, quickly, Nate says, I want a taco. Well, here you go. I think my camera just turned different colors because now it has taco on it. Did you like the taco? Wait. I think we're good. No, we aren't. Alright. I gotta say, wait, hi, it's me, Meow. Well, welcome to the live stream, Meow. How's your day going? Don't mind me just fiddling with the camera currently, trying to figure out what it's doing. I don't have the background on. That's fine. But welcome back to another live stream on the interweb. Today we are going to be doing some video editing, and I want to get at least the video that I want to get edited today, and then I will probably try to pack my stuff up a little bit, and then after that, okay, where's the Minecraft soundtrack? Wait, Minecraft soundtrack. I'm going to do a live stream today. I'm trying to edit the video. Alright, and depending if I have time, I'll end the live stream off. I'm going to pack some of my stuff up because tomorrow I'm leaving at roughly 11:30 a.m. I'm leaving to go on vacation for a month. So, at roughly whatever time I get my stuff packed and decide what I want to take, if it's not extremely late, I'll probably hop back on later and play some Minecraft server. Play on the Minecraft server. Yeah. Let's see. Hello, T-Rex. How's your day going? Welcome back. Let's play some music. So, the video I am editing is for the second channel. Let me just see. Is the audio good? Yes, it is. The video I am editing is for the second YouTube channel, which is Digital John. Digital John. Yep, there we go. This is the YouTube channel. Now, I should also say, tomorrow, Minecraft 1.20 will be releasing, and I will definitely miss the release date of that, but yeah, it's alright. I'll get to it eventually, even if it is not right away. Let me see, so I need to just quickly X that out, minus that out, and minus that out. And what is this? Skip, I guess? Huh? Rate your G-Hub experience. I don't know. I would say my G-Hub experience has been good, I guess. I'd say 4 stars because there's some things that could be upgraded, but it's alright. Stay up to date? No, thank you. Okay, there we go. Did that fix the camera at all? No, I don't know what it could fix. Oh, nice. Yes, indeed. Either way, but yeah, I'm going to try to do a little bit of video editing, because I was trying to do it before and not live stream it, but then I just kept getting distracted, and distracted, and distracted, and I've gotten about 20 seconds of video edited in about 5 hours, and then I proceeded to make the thumbnail for this live stream and fall asleep. So, I just woke up and decided, oh, it's extremely late, so it's time to live stream. It's 5:40. So I'm going to try to speedrun this. That's not going to happen. So I need to, let's just edit it. Hey there, today I am going to be benchmarking the Intel i5 430. Oh. That's hot. I was going to say, hello Fliskin, how's your day going? As I just burned my tongue off. That's fine, how's your day going? I've just joined back into Discord. Nice. This i5 was released in 2010, and it has 2 cores, 4 threads, and it has a turbo up to 2.5 GHz, and a base speed of 2.2 GHz. And I'm going to be pairing this with 8 GB of DDR3 RAM running at 1066 MHz in dual channel, as well as the Intel iGPU that comes with this CPU. And the laptop this is in is the Gateway NV55. So what I'm doing right now, by the way, is I'm just listening to see what I've actually recorded because I guess I was tired and I fell asleep and I don't remember what I actually recorded. Which, if you don't know, you kind of need to know what you've recorded so far to make the video. if you don't know what you've recorded, like in terms of editing the video, it's just pretty hard to do. So I'm just listening here just to see. And if the intro talky bit is done, then I want to go over and add some graphical parts in, which takes a little while. With this CPU. And the laptop this is in is the Gateway NV55C, which I've made 2 previous videos on. Without further ado, let's get into the benchmarks. Okay, well that is a good video. Well, I mean, a good enough voice thingy, yeah. I've talked good. So, I guess I should start at the beginning and see what I need to add. Hey there, today I am going to be benchmarking the Intel i5. You know, let's try to do some fancy tech stuff. Today, wait, here we go. Yeah, let's try to add some text in. Oh, it didn't save. Why didn't it save? Today, is it going to save this time? Today I am going to be Okay, I need to change stuff drastically here. I'm trying to add the text I'm saying into the video, but it's not working. By the way, how is everyone's day going? I will be benchmarking. Is it going to fit in? Barely, but it does fit in right there. Today I am going to be benchmarking. Okay, do that. And now I need to Intel i5 430M CPU. Okay, there. Let's just quickly make the text fit inside the window. And I think that little part of the video is done. The Intel i5 430M. Alright. Hey there, today I am going to be benchmarking the Intel i5 430M. This i5 was released in 2000. Alright, now it's time to start getting some pictures, because pictures are kind of important in this. So I need to grab what? I need to go to Intel i5 430M. Alright, there we go. Also, that makes me wonder, Intel Arc A380. Wait, Intel. I'm just curious. Has this graphics card gotten any driver updates yet? I'm just curious. It's been a while since I looked. 531. That's the last week. Yeah. I think I might have. I might be missing a Intel graphics driver update. That's fine. What is this one? And also, Intel Arc. Wait, Arc? I don't know what I'm looking for. Intel. Wait, what is it called? Okay, well I have no idea what I have. Oh wait, no, it's GPU-Z. Hello, King Shark. How's your day going? Hello, Scotty Elite. Why is nothing... Okay, the reason why nothing is installed is... Oh wait, this isn't my main computer. This is a laptop, so I'm looking for nothing. Yeah, where's my Intel Arc graphics card in here? Why isn't the Intel like the Intel drivers installed? What? Why? Oh wait, you're telling me this isn't my main computer? Yep, that is definitely correct. This isn't my main computer, so I didn't even realize that until now. I'm showing the laptop. That's fine. Let me see. Either way, so I need to take a picture of when this was released. So launch date. Wait, how do I do it? Windows Shift S. There we go. So I need to just quickly grab that. There we go. Perfect picture. Go to here. Let's just move that. Wait, how do I... What do I do with this? I want to put it in the video. Can I use you, please? Oh. Okay, can I... This is not what I wanted to do. I didn't want to just... Oh dear. This is not going well. Get rid of this, please. I'd like to not do that either. Fine. I guess I'll just take a screenshot manually, the old-fashioned way. Windows plus 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 plus. Oh my, that zooms in way too much. Okay. In that case, a magnifier. Yeah, I'm currently fiddling around with this. Let's turn the music on. Why isn't the music playing? I didn't start it. Alright, so I need to just change something here. So I need to go to the settings. And I want the magnifier to do 10% zooming in at a time and not 100%. Just to be easier. Yeah. I see, Meow says, did everybody leave? That's not uncommon on these live streams. People aren't really interested in watching me edit. But I make these live streams anyway. Yep, that's just, I do it anyway. This i5 was really... By the way, how's your day going, Meow? Alright, so I need to go to what? I need to go to my screenshots folder. Where would that be? Is it in pictures? Open in new tab. Oh, I forgot. New tab's actually a thing. No, I want this to open up in a new window though. There we go. Screenshots. And now I can grab... Wait, where's the screenshot? Well, I didn't take the screenshot. Oh, I forgot. Okay. I guess I need to actually take the screenshot. It's not going to take itself. Okay, let me just zoom in. Take the screenshot, zoom out. Good as always, but also boring. Aw. What's boring about your day so far? Let's see. Boom. Alright, let's just edit this. Was released in 2010. This i5 was released in 2010, and it has two cores. Okay, actually, yeah, no, okay, this is going fine. So I need to just zoom, you know. Fine, let's just, that didn't work. Let's just try to do this. All I've done is watch my phone for like 5 hours. You probably should just get up and do something else. This i5. This really, okay, this i5 was released in, there we go. Wait. i5 was released in Q1. Wait, is it Q1 or Q0? I think it's, yeah, they call it Q1. There we go. Perfect. I don't know about that. I mean, you might as well. 2010, 4th. You might as well do something. Okay. And how's this? It was released in 2010, and it has 2 cores. Alright, and let me see. I need to do everything else it has. So, and it has 2 cores, 4 threads. 2 cores. It has 2 cores. Okay. 4 threads. 4 threads. Perfect. Okay. 4 threads. And it has a turbo up to 2.5 gigahertz and a base speed of... Okay. But there's nothing to do this night, and there's nothing else to do. You could go and cut down the neighbor's big palm tree that's bugging you. He won't mind you doing that at, like, you know, midnight. And he wouldn't mind you cutting down the palm tree he likes, right? No. Turbo 2.5 GHz base speed. Wait, 2.53. Okay, base speed. I forgot the base speed. Guess who's here? Welcome to the live stream, Nate. How's your day going? The base speed's 2.26 gigahertz. 2.26 GHz. And yes, nay, this is going to be a less active live stream because I am editing a video. Turbo up to 2, and it has a turbo up to 2.5 gigahertz and a base speed of 2.2 gigahertz. And I'm okay. This entire 20 seconds of the video is all text. I'm going to have to change that. Hey there. Today I am going to be benchmarking the Intel i5 430M. This i5 was released in 2010, and it has 2 cores, 4 threads, and it has a turbo up to 2.5 gigahertz and a base speed of 2.2 gigahertz. And I'm going to be pairing this with 8 gigabytes of DDR3 RAM running at 1000. Okay, so I definitely need to put some sort of video in the background because what I have right now is not going to do very good. I'd like to have, let's say, BattleBit Remastered. No, I don't know. What should we have in the background? Fall Guys? Minecraft? Portal, maybe. Yeah, let's put Portal in the background. There we go. Let's see, I'm good. What about you? I am doing pretty good as well. Nothing's really been going on today besides me half asleep the whole day. Just like always, you know. Okay, can I find a spot where the... Okay, there you go. Okay, where's the files over here? Or where's the text? Okay. Move that over to the... Oh my, that is not what I wanted at all. There, that's fine. Oh, I just dumped everything. That's fine. Yeah, Portal. Yeah, I just want something in the background of this video because, well, it's just going to be a lot of talking. Hey there. Today I am going to be benchmarking today. Okay. I want this and this. Today I am going to be benchmarking the Intel i5 430. Okay. I'm going to put the text here. Intel i5 430M, and I'm going to be pairing this with 8 gigabytes of DDR3 RAM running, and I'm going to be pairing, okay, and I'm not going to want any more of these texts after this, so we're doing good. So I want, what is that? I didn't even try to do what I just did, but I just did something with my arm. Okay, sure. My arm's got a mind of its own. That's perfectly fine. So I need to grab what? I need to go to favorites. Is that it? Yes, Blur Intense. Let's just try this out. The Intel i5 430M. This i5 was released in 2010, and it has 2 cores, 4 threads, and it has a turbo up. I should just add, the CPU is currently maxed out. That's glorious. If the live stream at all is lagging, let me know, because I will try to fix it. If it's not, if no one's telling me it's lagging, then I won't fix it. So, yeah, if it's lagging, the only way I can tell is if you tell me. The only way I can fix it is if you tell me. Yeah, but why isn't... Oh, okay, sure. I'm just curious how Warmer's going to get, so I opened that up. Marking the Intel i5 430M. This i5 was released in 2010, and it has 2 cores, 4 threads, and it has a turbo up to 2.5 gigahertz and a base speed of 2.2 gigahertz. Alright. I also want to go and make this video a little tiny bit darker. The reason why is it's a little tiny bit too bright right now, so I'm going to say that will be good enough. Right, let's see. The Intel i5 430M. This i5 was released in 2010, and it has 2 cores, 4 threads, and it has a turbo up to 2.5 gigahertz and a base speed of 2.2 gigahertz. And I'm going to be pairing this with 8 gigabytes of DDR3 RAM running. Alright. Everything's going to plan, I think. And I'm going to be pairing this with two. I just need to skip ahead through all this video here. I need to figure out where I showed the RAM, of course, because I can't really do much without that. Why didn't I record the RAM? I don't know. That is... Okay, okay, why is it this file? I don't know. That's fine. And I'm going to be pairing this with 8 GB of DDR3 RAM running at 1066 MHz in dual channel, as well as the Intel iGPU that comes with this CPU. And the laptop this is in is going to be pairing this. That is, couldn't be more wrong. I'm going to have to re-record that, definitely. Alright, let me just record that. And I'm pairing this laptop with 4 GB of DDR3 RAM running at 1066 MHz. Okay, that went well. Okay, so let me just quickly go to the video. If I back up, where would it be? The bottom one, right? Let's see. It should be. Let me just grab that, delete that. I'm pairing this laptop. Okay, it didn't record what I said at first. Okay. Boom. And I'm pairing this laptop with 4 GB of DDR3 RAM running at 1066 MHz. For some reason, when I record with OBS, often I have to say something first, so then it starts listening for me. Then it actually listens to what I say. But if I just start saying something right as I start recording without like any words before that, it just picks up like after I've already said like a dozen words. It's really weird. Let's delete that there. And I'm pairing this laptop with 4 GB of DDR3 RAM running at 1066 MHz. As well. Alright. So I'm going to want to just quickly chop that right there. I'm going to go and grab that, as well as the Intel iGPU that comes with this CPU. Okay, yeah, I need to quickly just edit that right down a little bit like so. Perfect. As well as the Intel iGPU that comes with this CPU. Let's see, King Shark says, this looks frustrating. What do you mean in terms of editing? Editing is a rather slow process. See, I'm not doing anything extravagant in terms of editing. There are a lot of channels on YouTube that edit far more than I do. This is just kind of the bare minimum, but to be fair, I've been streaming for 22 minutes and I've gotten 22 seconds of video edited. So, the intro tends to take the longest. The reason why is because on the intro, I have to show basically what I'm going to be testing on this computer. So, let's say I'm going to be testing this computer component, and I'm going to be pairing it with all these other computer components as well. So I need to mention all of that stuff in the title, in the intro of the video, and then I also have to make it look at least a little bit entertaining, which I am really bad at because I'm not very good at making stuff entertaining. It's a rather interesting thing, but I do make it work after a while. But yeah, the intro is almost done. It might take maybe 3 or 4 more minutes, and it should be done for the most part. I'm sure I'll polish it up a little bit later on today, but for the most part, the big part of this is done. Actually, let me just turn up the audio here for you. There we go. Perfect. And the laptop this is in is the Gateway NV. Alright, I need to find the picture of the Gateway NV5C laptop. Actually, wait, no. If I just quickly go to here, I can go to my other channel, Digital John. Let's load it up. Alright, there. Okay, which video? I'd say the first one. Also, how? Oh, I'm clicking everything wrong.
This laptop right here is at the time. This laptop right here is both and Core 2 quads. It also has 4 GB of DDR3 up, and I will also be benchmarking it.
Okay, I'll just get a picture of it because I don't have any good pictures of it. Gateway NV55C. Hello, Matthew. Long time no see. How's your day going, Matthew? Hopefully your day is going good. Let's see. King Shark says, I thought it was different. What do you mean by different, King Shark? By the way, how's your day going, Matthew? The hardest part of this is when you go over and try to open something and then all of a sudden you don't open it, and then you try to open it a second time and then you got, for some reason it was lagging and then you've gotten two things open. That made no sense what I just said, I'm aware. Either way, there we go. I'm just chilling and coding. Usual. What are you doing? Oh, first of all, what are you coding? I know very little about coding. Is it easy? Also, Matthew says, okay, I'm doing pretty good today. Not much going on. Just procrastinating like always, which I'm an expert at. If anyone needs any tips procrastinating, let me know. I can definitely help you out with that. Yeah. I thought that was the end of the hardest. Yes, the hardest part we are almost at the end of, and now we are going to be going on to the easy parts soon. The hardest part is the intro, because I have to add in basically all the text and pictures. JavaScript training to become a software engineer. Oh, okay, what kind of software do you make? I've made 2 previous videos. The laptop this is in is the CPU, and the laptop this is in is the gateway previous videos on. Let's just do that. The laptop this is in is the Gateway NV55C, which I've made 2 previous videos on. Alright. And let me just quickly grab that. Let's put it down there. Okay, and now I need to make this a little bit animated. Why not? Let's make this not a fully still image, because I don't want to make it a fully still image. I want it to be moving very slightly. So far an app that, so the app bullies you. That's not good. Let me guess, you're having a hard time making it work, right? Coding sounds like it'd be something that's not easy to do. Let's get into the benchmarks. It's a CPU. And the laptop this is in is the Gateway NV55C, which I've made 2 previous videos on. Without further ado, let's get into the benchmarks. Okay. I need to zoom this out a little bit. I'm having a hard time having the UI and GUI. What's the difference between a UI and GUI? Oh wait, user interface and graphical user interface, if I'm not mistaken, right? Is that what that means? Which requires CCS. I have no idea what CCS is. Hello, Tornadoes. How's your day going? Let's get into it. Yes, okay. What is CCS? I'm not really into coding, but it sounds interesting, but I've never really gotten into it. It sounds pretty hard. Let's get into the benchmarks. Alright. Let's just do that. And the intro is, well, done, I think. Yeah, there's not really anything else I can do besides add some music in, which I'm going to do right now. So I need to just zoom back in, and I need to go to downloads. No, that's... I don't even know what that is. Sandcastle? I'm confused. Oh, that's a song I downloaded. Okay. Okay, I see, okay. I just didn't remember that I downloaded this. That's fine. Either way, let's add that music in, why not? Let's see what it sounds like. Let's just change the amount of music to 10% though. Hey there, today I am going to be benchmarking the Intel i5 430 GHz and abasing the Intel i5 430M. This i5 was released in 2010 and it has 2 cores, 4 threads, and it has a turbo up to 2.5 GHz and a base speed of 2.2 GHz. And I'm pairing this laptop with 4 GB of DDR3 RAM running at 1066 MHz, as well as the Intel iGPU that comes with this CPU. And the laptop this is in is the Gateway NV55C, which I've made 2 previous videos on. Without further ado, let's get into the benchmarks. Does that music stand out, or does that music sound good in this? I don't know. That sounds like a 2018 music that a unboxing YouTuber would use. I forgot unboxing videos were even a thing until you mentioned that, but and now do you remember it? Yeah. Wasn't there a YouTube channel called, like, what was it, Unbox Therapy or something? I don't remember. And then there was mystery boxes and stuff like that. People used to, unbox too. I don't know if they do or not now too. Do or not now too. Do or not now too. That is not a sentence. Do or not. I don't know if they do that now or not anymore. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't know. Does it fit in or no? Hey there. Today I am going to be benchmarking the Intel i5 430M. This i5 was released in 2010 and it has 2 cores, 4 threads, and it has a turbo up to 2.5 GHz and a base speed of 2.2 GHz. And I'm pairing this laptop with 4 GB of DDR3 RAM running at 1066 MHz, as well as the Intel iGPU that comes with this CPU. And the laptop this is in is the Gateway NV55C, which I've made 2 previous videos on. Without further ado, let's get into the benchmarks. Alright, just had to search up what Ryan Toy Reviews is. I forgot this was a YouTube channel, to be fair. Huh. Alright. I can't hear it. Oh, wait, so you can't hear the music? Or you can't hear the... Wait, let me see. Hey there, today I am going... Okay, so let's turn the music up then. 6%. Benchmarking the Intel i5 430M. This i5 was released in 2010, and it has 2 cores, 4 threads, and it has a turbo up to 2.5 GHz and a base speed of 2.2 GHz. And I'm pairing this laptop with 4 GB of DDR3 RAM running at 1066 MHz, as well as the Intel iGPU that comes with this CPU. And the laptop this is in is the Gateway NV55C, which I've made 2 previous videos on. Without further ado, let's get into the benchmarks. I don't know if that's good or if that's not good, to be fair. I think that might be a little bit too loud, but I do think it fits in a little bit, but I don't know if it's too loud or not. So here's something extremely weird. So for example, the headphones that I have right now, the music sounds extremely loud, almost louder than the voice in the video. But then I go over and I put on, I don't put it on, I unplug my headphones and then I can't hear the music. Then I go to my laptop and I play the video on there, then the music is so loud I can't even hear the voice. Then I go to the other house and those pair of speakers, it sounds normal. So I don't know what the audio sounds like or even what it's supposed to sound like. I know what it's supposed to sound like on my headphones, but on every other computer, it sounds extremely different, so I don't know exactly what to do when it comes to music. Let's just make a middle ground of 5. You should play Hypixel. Why you always... Wait. Do SMO and survival. What is SMO? I don't understand what your question is. Let's see, I wasted $100 on a HyperX headphone. It was the biggest waste. That sounds like a lot for a pair of headphones. I think these are... I could be wrong. Is there a price tag on them? I think they were $5. Well, actually... So there were several things that came in the box. My dad got it. And it was from Aldi's, if I'm not mistaken. There was this. There was a very bad mouse in it. There was a... what was it called? There was a keyboard in it. And I think there was a mouse pad in it. Let me see. I'm at S&P. Okay, so you're asking why I always do that. It's just because I don't really care for stuff like Hypixel. I do like CubeCraft on Minecraft Bedrock Edition, but I just kind of prefer survival mode, to be fair. I've not really done any creative modes testing or like streaming in creative mode because I just don't really do that too much. But in terms of why I don't really play on like stuff like Hypixel, well, I did at one point. I did make a live stream on it, several of them, and my goal was to get 1 win in Skywars. Yeah, you might think, oh, that's not going to be that hard. Well, until you see the several streams and the length of those streams, yeah, I'm not extremely good when it comes to that. Actually, let's just go to the... Let's just quickly do this. Wait, I probably played for 20 hours and only won 1 game. Lock.2 Skywars. I forgot this one. I even made this one. Attempting to win Skywars without PvP. Well, I like that one. Yeah. So 5 hours, 6 hours, 7 hours. Okay, maybe not that long. What about Hypixel? Let's see. 7 hours, 8, 9 hours. Let's see, 10, 11. Okay, 12, 13. Basically, yeah, that's the only kind of game that I really like on Hypixel, and the players on there are extremely good, and then they don't even crouch when placing blocks down, which I can't even manage to even come close to timing. And yeah, I don't really get anywhere. On Minecraft Bedrock Edition, me versus the phone players, I might win 1 out of 15 matches, maybe 1 out of 10. So I am a little bit better on there, but still though, I am definitely far from the best player. Let's see, Skype, wait. Oh yeah, I'm not very good at it, especially PvP. On Bedrock Edition, I'm a tad better, but then not really if there's somebody else I'm against who's on the computer. Let's see, Skywars is the hardest game to play on Hypixel. Yeah, it is one of the harder ones. There was another one I liked. It was, what was it? It was Zombies, right? What was it called? I don't remember. There's one of them on there that has zombies. That one I was okay at, but I don't know if we ever won or how to win. So I think it was a game where you always lose, but you try to get as far into it as possible before losing, if I'm not mistaken. Call of Duty Zombies. I could open up Hypixel and find out. Why not? Let's just try. Oh, I don't know what the Hypixel IP is. Don't have it on this computer. Okay, first of all, let me just change. You know, let me just get the Minecraft music playing. There we go. Come on, play. Let's see. 13.9. Let me just quickly make sure Minecraft is in high priority so the stream doesn't lag. I mean, let me make sure OBS is in a high priority so the stream doesn't lag. There we go. Let's give it a try. Call of Duty is a rather hard game to play. You are correct on that one. I've played several, you know, is Steam open? STEAM. Let's check out Steam here. How long have I played Call of Duty for? I'm curious. It might take a moment to open. Alright. This one. So I've played Call of Duty Warzone 2.0 for about 16 hours. I've gotten 0 people I've gotten unalived, and instead I was the one who got unalived every single time. Yeah, I'm not good at PvP. Or shooting games. Update tomorrow. Yeah. I should probably play the update tonight, maybe, or something. The reason why is, yeah, I don't even know what's in it, to be fair. Actually, no, I'll just be late to the party. There we go. Perfect. It's tomorrow, yes. Tomorrow, I think Wednesday, right? Laptop's doing its best to open up the game. It's just not an easy game to open. 94 Celsius, that's okay. So I need to do add server. High pixel. I could be wrong with the IP. .net, I think. Oh, I was right. I guessed it. Okay, let's open it. Okay, I need to just... Hello, Simply, how's your day going? Wait a second here. I need to quickly cap the frame rate so the stream doesn't lag. But no, I need to... Somebody just was asking me about a game, and I'm just trying to remember what game it was on Hypixel that I played. I don't remember. I'd remember the name, probably. Prototype, Duels, Build Battle, I have no idea what that one is. TNT Games, Housing, Castle Games. That one, no, 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 no. Okay, so it might have been this one. Wait, maybe it was Zombies. I don't remember. Hey guys, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Okay, maybe it was Zombies. Oh, let's find out. Let me just get stuff out of my hands here. Why are some of these games having 0 players? That doesn't seem very good. I don't know what the difference is. I think it's probably that one. Okay, yeah, I was playing Zombies. So for the people who are wondering, yep, what I was playing was Zombies. But yeah, today we're editing a video. But that is exactly what I was playing. Frozen tacos are pretty good. I like making my own tacos, but it's alright. And the laptop this is in is the Gateway NV55C, which I've made 2 previous videos on. Without further ado, let's get into the benchmarks. Alright, so we've gotten this part of the video done. Now it's time to go to the easy part, which is the actual benchmarks. And luckily, there's only about 2 hours of benchmarks. You might be thinking, 2 hours? That's a lot. Well, in terms of editing, no, it's actually not a lot. Because I just skipped through it. There's not really that much to see. Alright, so I'm going to start at BioShock Infinite at 480p. At the lowest settings, of course. I guess I shouldn't say of course, you probably don't know, but yeah, it's the lowest settings. It's just me again. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I guess it might be. Nobody else is chatting. Huh. Oh well. It's alright. I'm glad to have you here, though. That's awesome. Okay, so this is what resolution? I think it's, yeah, 480p. Okay, so let me just... actually, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to delete what I just put down, and I'm just going to copy that. And let's just say, 480p v dot low, very low. 480p on the very low settings. And I need to quickly put that on, a little outline of the text, of course, and we need to pick a color. I'd say that would do good. Alright, let's just go up to there, put the text in, and there we go. Alright, so now it's time to do a little bit more editing. So, voiceovers. I can see how many people there are. Yeah, for me it says there are 1 watching, but the thing is, that is actually inaccurate. Wait, Meow, do you have Discord? Actually, no, wait. Yeah, no, do you have Discord? I took a picture on a different computer. I've had YouTube say I have negative viewers. Yeah, like negative, like I think it was like 5 people were watching at one point. It was insanity. Yes, I have Discord. Okay, I'll try to send you the picture on the Discord server. The reason why I'd send it in there is because, well, it's not on this computer here. Wait a moment here. Let me try to find it. Yeah, it was glorious. Indeed. Okay, that was -1. That was 1. Let's keep looking around. That's 1. That's -1. 1. Okay, where does it say negative, like, a lot? Or maybe it was only that live stream. Okay, here, I'll just send it, and I'm not connected to it. Okay, I'll send it to my different account, and then I'll send it. I'll open that up on stream, maybe. That might work. Is it this video? Wait. Let me find it again. It was glorious. Not that one. Maybe it was that one. Okay, now I've lost it. It's one of these ones. Okay, here we go. Alright, send that through there. Okay. Now if I go to here, you can see here. So this is what I see in the live stream backend. And you can see where it said concurrent viewers. Alright, it was saying -1. For context, right now it says 1, not with a negative in front of it. And after a while, this does go back to without the negative. But for some reason, there's a bug where it just goes into the negatives at times. I've seen it go as low as -5. That was insane. That was on a Roblox live stream, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Alright. Okay, so let me just... Oops, sorry. Alright, let me just do some recording real quickly. The first game up on the list is BioShock Infinite, and at 480p on the very low settings, the game was getting roughly 15 frames per second, and it was freezing completely. The frame rate wasn't necessarily bad, but the game would just pause, and it would say it's loading, and then it would unpause and just continue on like nothing happened. It is a very similar thing to what I've seen in a game called Spider-Man Remastered on some older graphics cards. Either way, at 480p, the game is really unplayable. It's just a really bad experience. Okay. Let's do that. Let's go to... Okay, I need to open up another file, actually. Where is it? Video captures. Where are you? Video captures. Okay. There. I also want to put in some music. Traveling music. You know, it'd be neat if I can get this video done for tomorrow. Let me see. Tech channel background. Okay, let's put this in. I'll have, what, 10% audio? Or, yeah, I think so. Let me just move that down. Let's grab that. Delete that. Let's grab that. Do a little that. Yep, okay. The first game up on the list is BioShock Infinite. And at 480p on the very low setting, the list is BioShock Infinite, and at 480p on the very low settings, the game was getting... You know, let me just try something right now, because the audio is really messed up on my end. It sounds extremely tinny. So I'm going to plug my speakers in to the laptop, then I'm going to plug my headphones into the speakers, and maybe that will sound right. Because it sounds a little bit wonky right now. Not bad for everything else. But it's hard for me to tell what the audio is doing, which is annoying me. so I'm just going to try to, well, make it unannoying. Is that a term? Well, it is now. Okay. So I need to get that over to there. The green cable, I think it is. Put that in. Okay. We're getting there. I'm not connected to it. What are you not connected to? Oh, Discord. But yeah, the view counter is not always accurate. As you can tell, you know, negative viewers, that's not something that should be possible at all. But, you know, it is. Negative viewers means there's less people than 0 watching, which is not possible. Only 0 people could be watching, not negative viewers. Marks. The first game up on the list is BioShock. In further ado, let's get into the benchmarks. The first game up on... Hey there, today I am going to be benchmarking the Intel i5 430M. This i5 was released in 2010, and it has 2 cores, 4 threads, and it has a turbo up to 2.5 GHz and a base speed of 2.2 GHz. And I'm pairing this laptop with 4 GB of DDR3 RAM running at 1066 MHz, as well as the Intel iGPU that comes with this CPU. And the laptop this is in is the Gateway NV55C, which I've made 2 previous videos on. Without further ado, let's get into the benchmarks. The first game up on the list is BioShock Infinite, and at 480p on the very low settings, the game was getting roughly 15. Alright. So, let me just do some little editing to the audio here, because the first song was very loud when it ended, so I'm just going to do that, and let's try this real quick. Previous videos on. Without further ado, let's get into the benchmarks. The first game up on the list is BioShock. That was better. The first game up on the list is BioShock Infinite, and at 480p on the very low settings, the game was getting roughly 15 frames per second, and it was freezing completely. The frame rate wasn't necessarily bad, but the game would just pause, and it would set base speed of 2.2 GHz. Infinite. The first game up on the list is BioShock Infinite. Alright, wait. I somehow deleted the text I put. 480p v.low. Alright, and let me just make an outline, make a color, then make an outline. And put that up on the top right. I don't know where it went, but I managed to delete it. That's fine. The game was getting roughly 15 frames per second, and it was freezing completely. The frame rate wasn't necessarily bad, but the game would just pause, and it would say it's loading, and then it would unpause and just continue on like nothing happened. It is a very similar thing to what I've seen in a game called Spider-Man Remastered on some older graphics cards. Either way, at 480p, the game is really... older graphics cards. Right. Either way, at 480p, the game is really unplayable. It's just... What do you mean, King? Experience. I don't understand. Oh, P yellow. Maybe. I don't know. Is P supposed to be that yellow? I'm not sure. I just like yellow because, I don't know, I just like it. Alright, let's see if I can capture one of the freezes. Alright, I did capture the freeze, so let's just... It is a very similar thing to what I've seen in a game called Spider-Man Remastered on some older graphics cards. Either way, at 480p, the game is really unplayable. It's just a really bad experience. Alright. Man Remastered some older graphics cards. Either... I want to see if I can point towards that. Boom, my arrow, boom, da da doom. Alright, let's see if I can get this to be showing. Either way, at 480p, the game is... Either way, at 480p, the game is really... Okay, cards. Either way, at 480p, the game is really unplayable. It's just a really bad experience. Perfect. Okay, that is done. And now we can go over and check out 240p, and boom, and which one is there? Let's try the bigger file. I don't know what the difference is. There's two different files that I recorded for some reason, but it's fine. Either way, let me just go to the game. Okay. Let's just real quickly do some more recording. Boom. 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 So at 240p on the very low settings, the game was still having a really bad time, so the average frame rate was 16. And the 1% low was 1 frames per second, or I should say frame, not frames, because 1 is a frame, not frames. Frames is more than 1. One way or another, yeah, it's really unplayable, and it was still going over and saying loudang when you were trying to move to another area. I've not seen this before with any other CPU or graphics card. And the weirdness is, the graphics card wasn't even maxed out at 240p, so this might be CPU related in this case. I'm not sure. So that's interesting. I like biology. Nice. Let's see. Traveling. No, what am I looking for again? Oh, captures, video captures. That would be here. Yes. How do you like, what's it called? How do you like geography, weather stuff? So at 240p on, what I mean is like how there's tundras and there's deserts and stuff like that. 240p. There we go, 240p. Perfect. Actually, is audio working correctly? No, let's turn that up for you. There we go. Still having a really bad time, so the average frame rate was 16. Alright. And the 1% low was 1 frames per second, or I should say frame, not frames, because 1 is a frame, not frames. Frames is more than 1. One way or another is a frame. One way or another. I'll cut most of that out. There we go. One way or another, yeah, it's really unplayable, and it was still going over and saying loudang when you were trying to move to another area. I've not seen this before with any other CPU or graphics card. And the weirdness is, the graphics card wasn't even maxed out at 240p, so this might be CPU related in this case. I'm not sure. So that's interesting. Alright. Let's see, it's okay, just a little bit confusing. Yeah, the biomes in this Earth is quite weird, isn't there? Like you have, tundra. I don't know what, like Mount Everest's climate would be. Maybe that would be a tundra, but if I'm not mistaken, tundra is a flat place without trees and extremely cold with permafrost. Okay, let me just search it up. I need to figure this out. What climate type is Mount Everest Peak? Highland Alpine Climate Zone. Mount Everest is in... Wait. Mount Everest is in the Highland/Alpine climate zone because of its elevation. It experiences cold weather year-round, heavy snowfall, and strong winds. Mount Everest peak climate. Okay, I need to delete what I just... There we go. Okay, now. Mount Everest climate. Alright. Let's, here we go. Better yet. Hottest temperature ever on the peak of Mount Everest. Moreover, the factor makes Mount Everest one of the coldest places on Earth. The coldest temperature ever recorded in the summit is negative 41 degrees Celsius or negative 42 degrees Fahrenheit, recorded on December 2004 AD. Similarly, the warmest temperature, ever recorded there is negative 16 degrees Celsius or 3 degrees Fahrenheit. So the warmest temperature ever there is still extremely far below freezing. It's extremely hot. There's a heat wave. I better go and put on a t-shirt and turn on some fans. It's up to negative 16 degrees Celsius or plus 3 Fahrenheit. That is, cold. Yeah. To be fair, it is slightly warmer than the average temperature in Fairbanks, Alaska at night, so there's that. Either way, let's go to the next game. That will be BattleBit Remastered, why not? 720p, and there we go. 1 gigabyte, okay. Yeah, how tundras are technically wet but dry. I don't know about that. I like tundras, but the problem is they have permafrost under them, so when it gets warm, everything starts going sideways. Yeah, let me just search it up. Houses tilting from permafrost. Images. I don't know, I mean, you can sort of see it in that house. Yeah, it's tilting because of permafrost. This one is in, okay, I've seen this before. What is it called? If I go to Google Maps, I could definitely find it. Come on, brain. What is this one called? I know the city for this. Come on, it's in the Yukon. Dalton. Dalton City? I think it's Dalton. Yukon. I can't spell. Yukon. Let's see. Maps. No, I don't want that. I want the other Yukon, not the brand, but Yukon Market. I don't even know what that is. Alright, well, I want up here, right? Dalton City, right? That's what it's called. Right? Or is that in... Come on, where is it? It's gotta be in here somewhere. I'm sure I am missing it. Dalton City? Okay, well, I can't find it. Oh, Dawson City. I was close. That is from Dawson City, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, here we go. We can look at pictures of it. Somehow. How do I look at pictures of it? Oh, wait. I just have to click through here. Do they have any pictures of it sinking? More photos? Oh, there we go. Full screen photos. There we go. I don't think that's from permafrost. Oops, sorry, I just hit the microphone. That's not from permafrost. What else is there in here? That's a weird looking building. I want to find a bit of sagging buildings. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's that one right there. You can sort of see it sagging because of the permafrost. How do I find it? Here you go. Is this what I'm sitting? Yeah, this is exactly it. I knew the exact city. Yeah, that's not exactly a ideal tilt for a house. You don't exactly want the house to be doing what it's doing. Though I am impressed that none of the windows in the front are broken, so there's that. Yeah, the background matches. Yeah, it's the exact same house. See, I'm decent at remembering where stuff is sometimes. Nope. My phone is telling me to go live. Oh, too bad, I'm already live. Ha. Alright. So, let's just back out. Go further to the right. Hello, Ren Sanuchel. How's your day going? You're not Sanuchel, but you are always Sanuchel. Yep. Yeah, I think it's a 120 to be 110 degrees not good. What do you mean by that? Oh, do you mean it was 110 degrees in Dawson City? Wait. Hottest day ever in Dawson City. No, only 95. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Let's see. Lake Havasu forecast.
Here's the forecast for Lake.
So, they were 95. Excuse me. So Lake Havasu is currently 1 degree warmer than, come on, brain. What was it called? Dawson City's hottest day. This is actually probably below average day for Lake Havasu. Lake Havasu climate.
In Lake Havasu City, July is the hottest month of the year, with an average high of 109 degrees Fahrenheit. December.
So right now, they are supposed to be, this is June, right? Yeah, so right now they should be 106 degrees on average, roughly, but they're about 95, so they're below average. The lock, so Ren Schultz says, when Locke gets my name right, the world will freeze over. Alright. It's all good, Schultz. Let's see. Hopefully it freezes over now, because I want to know. Yeah, let's see. No, the angle. Oh, I see. Okay, I see. Okay. Let me just quickly do some editing on here. Let's just move that to the left. And 720p. There we go, very low. There we go. It's called, wait, what? What was it called again? I forgot the name. BattleBit Remastered, okay. BattleBit Remastered at 720p on the very low settings was running at roughly 15 frames per second on average with a 1% low of 1. Depending where you are on the map, you could actually reach 20 frames per second, which is amazing. Not really, especially because this is the Potato preset, or the very low settings. I don't know what the difference between Potato and very low would technically be, but there's not any setting called very low. It's just called Potato. Yeah, but Potato isn't making this Potato run this game good. So, Potato mode is doing a bad job. This isn't sounding as funny as it is intended to be. Now, if it's running like that on that game, it'll crash on Minecraft. King Shark, you're wrong. Well, you're right, but you're wrong. But you're wrong in Minecraft Java 1.16 plus will not run. 1.16 will, 1.17, 1.18, 1.19, and 1.20 will not run. But if you have Minecraft Bedrock Edition, you can play any version of the game you want, and it runs smoothly. You'll see later. We're getting to that part of the video. I didn't test that many games because this doesn't really run that many games, but it actually ran Minecraft just fine. Sort of. You'll see. Boom. 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 BattleBit Remastered, I should add, is a extremely easy game to run. Like, extremely easy. There we go. BattleBit Remastered at 720p on the very low settings was running at roughly, so this might be CPU related in this case. I'm not sure. So that's interesting. BattleBit Remastered at 720p on the very low settings was running at roughly 15 frames per second on average with a 1% low of 1. Depending where you are on the map, you could actually reach 20 frames per second, which is amazing. Not really, especially because this is the Potato preset, or the very low settings. I don't know what the difference between Potato and very low would technically be, but there's not any setting called very low. It's just called Potato. Yeah, but Potato isn't making this potato run this game good. So Potato Mode is doing a bad job. Potato Mode is doing a bad job. Yeah, Potato Mode did a bad job. It didn't make the game run good. This isn't sounding as funny as it is intended to be. Alright, let's see. Battlebit Remastered at 720p on the very low settings was running at roughly 15 frames per second on average with a 1% low of 1. Depending where you are on the map, you could actually reach 20 frames per second, which is amazing. Not really, especially because this is the potato. Interesting. Battlebit Remastered at 720p on the very low settings was running at roughly 15 frames per second on average with a 1% low of 1. Depending where you are on the map, you could actually reach 20 frames per second, which is amazing. Not really, especially because this is the... I should add, Minecraft Java, even though it opened at 1.16, you'll see later, but it's not exactly playable. No. Potato preset, or the very low settings. I don't know what the difference between potato and very low would technically be, but there's not any setting called very low. It's just called potato. Yeah, but Potato isn't making this potato run this game good. So Potato Mode is doing a bad job. This isn't sounding as funny as it is intended to be. Alright. Alright, so I'm gonna delete that. So I need to grab, let's try to make some fancy sound effects. So let's delete that tab, let's delete that tab, let's delete that tab, let's open that tab up. Let's say YouTube's audio library. Excuse me, holy smokes, I can't have nowhere. So boy. Yeah, I need to look for YouTube audio library. Is it this one? No, that's not it. Well, I like potatoes, so I guess... Well, I like potatoes, so it gets a +5 on my end. I do like potatoes too, but it doesn't run like a potato should. It runs worse than a potato. Well, actually, no, potato's slow, so Potato Mode is doing a good job. Right? I don't know. I've never heard this song before. Huh. Oh, this is an interesting song. I don't know. Maybe I should use this song? I don't know. Let's listen to it, see how it is. Also, a potato creates energy. Yes. So, a potato can run your potato computer. Perfect. It's a loud song. Good song. I don't know if it would work in the video or not. Is that any better? What's this one? Alright, I need to find sound effects. Let's just make bang. Is that a sound effect? Maybe. No. No. Boom. Let's see. No. Explodes. I'm trying to find the correct sound effect I want. I don't know what kind of sound I'm looking for. Okay, well, I guess I'm not going to get that the audio that I wanted. That's fine. I will just not bother looking for it. That sounds like me at 4 a.m. What does? Let's see. So I need to find what? Bioshock Infinite. So let's try Fall Guys at 720p on the low settings. Yeah, let's see. I don't know how this is going to run. I forgot. Probably not well. 5 frames per second? That is impressively bad. Alright, so this is 720p, low. Very low is not a thing. The sound that was like pots and pans. Oh, okay. I see. I just did something. I don't know what that was. Okay. Alright, let's see. Alright, yeah. By the way, Fall Guys, it's 720p. Oh, this says... Okay, why didn't it save again? This is weird. 720p low. Well, that like a computer running on a potato? Yes. This is actually a somewhat high-end CPU. Granted, it's from 2010. So there's that. I got it simply to replace the old i3 in that computer. The reason why is the iGPU on the i3 was giving up. Luckily, on the i5, it's actually better. I mean, it still runs like a potato, but hey, at least it has an iGPU now, so I can use a HDMI port on it. Yeah. Nope. Not very good. By the way, I should add, that computer uses more power than what I'm live streaming on. Yes, what I'm live streaming on is not like amazing either in terms of power, but hey, this uses about roughly 15 watts right now, and that over there that was running that would have been likely around 50 watts doing the same thing. Yeah, playing new games on an old CPU... Well, on an old CPU it's fine, on an old iGPU is the problem. But the CPU has enough power. I should add, even Portal, alright, not Portal RTX, just Portal. Yeah, that didn't really run well. And that game is from Portal. That game is from 2007, 3 years older than the CPU, and it didn't even get 30 frames per second on average. Yeah, alright, let's just record. Fall Guys at 720p on the low settings, which 720p is the lowest resolution the game supports. The game was getting a whopping 5 frames per second. It almost seemed like the frame rate was capped at 5, but no, it wasn't. It was just getting 5 frames per second. Yeah, I think this was worse than the i3 in the last video. This is impressively bad, especially for Fall Guys. Fall Guys isn't really a hard game to run at all, and yet it's taken this old i5 Intel iGPU to its knees, literally. That's fine. Yeah, Portal is a high graphics game. Yeah, but the thing is, it's on the very low settings at 720p on Portal. It's not like it's necessarily hard at all. I bet it could probably run perfect on this laptop. Should we try to open Portal up and see how it runs on this? I haven't tried Portal on this yet. Fall Guys at 720p on the low settings, which 720p is the lowest resolution the game supports. The game was getting a whopping 5 frames per second. 5 frames per second. It almost seemed frames per second. 5 frames per second. It almost seemed like the frame rate was capped at 5, but no, it wasn't. It was just getting 5 frames per second. Yeah, I think this was worse than the i3 in the last video. This is... Yeah, let's test Portal out. Alright, I'll test it out in a moment. Let's just open Steam for good measure. I also need to go to YouTube here. I need to go to Digital John. And there we go. Let's go to here. And let's see how it performed. So I'm looking for Fall Guys GPU. So it might have ran better if there was... In that case, it's running the same. Good enough. Alright, let's see. Either way, let's open up Portal without RTX. Okay, actually, first let me just do settings. Downloads. Open Steam Libraries folder. Add new folder account thing, whatever that is. Add a... I don't have it in... Okay. That's worse than I thought. Okay. Give me a moment. Let me just grab my other hard drive. I apparently don't have it plugged in. And I don't know what happens if I plug it in. The reason why is because I don't know if the USB port will supply enough power for this. Give me a moment here. I just have to plug it in. At least it's an SSD, alright? So it uses significantly less power than a hard drive. I used to have a hard drive for this and it didn't really go well. But you know, being an SSD does have a lot less power, so yeah, we might be fine. Maybe. Hopefully. I hope so. I don't know. Well, okay, it's still working. I think my phone could run it better. Well, yeah, your phone could probably run every single game I play better than this laptop. Well, not the laptop I'm playing on right now, but the laptop I showed in the video. And why isn't the hard drive showing up? Yeah, okay, it's supposed to be a 2 terabyte one that I see. Can you let me know when you see a 2 terabyte hard drive show up in here, please? Let's unplug it and replug it. I don't think it's going to actually work. Unplug. Okay. That's definitely plugged in right. And then... Okay. I have my doubts that this will work. The reason why is... It worked! I was going to say the reason why is because it's very limited in power, but no, it actually worked. That's impressive. Okay, well, I guess let's continue on and try out Portal. USB port, you're really doing a good job right now. I didn't know you could actually supply as much power as you're supplying right now. Yeah, it works. Yes. I'm powering. I'm powering. Let's see, the web camera, the keyboard, the mouse, the microphone, and the SSD all off the same USB port. It's not exactly intended for that, but hey, it's doing it. So there's that. I need to go to, what is it? Steam games. Yes, select. Okay. I've got the Steam game here. I can just X out of that. Where's Portal? It's in here somewhere. Portal, here we go. Alright, let's play. That's not the best. Well, it's working. It is definitely working. This laptop only has two. My screen just went black. Oh, there we go. Okay, it opened. Alright, Valve. I never could understand their logo. Either way, it's opening. Slowly. But it might run fine. Very well might run just fine. My screen just went black again. Wait, there we go. Open that. That picture, yes. We have MSI Afterburner open here so we can see the frame rate we're getting. And let's see. Let's disable that. By the way, the frame rate that I get will not... Wait, load game. The frame rate I get will not be accurate. The reason why is because I'm recording. But if it gets 30 frames per second, I will be impressed. Why would I be impressed, actually? This game is super easy to run. Let me just quickly go to Rivia Tuner. Where is that? And let's turn off the FPS cap. Like so. And then we could probably add about 30% onto this. Or more. What settings are we on? Option. Video. Advanced. So we're on the high settings right now, okay? And at the high settings, we're getting about 50 frames per second while recording at 1080p. I would say that is quite good, because this is, by all means, not... Oh wait, I can see my player. I see my player. By all means, this is doing really good, because it's such a high settings we're playing at. If I go to, let's say, low, and apply. Okay, it's frozen. It looks like Xbox One frame rate. You want to look at the frame rate on the top left. The reason why is because I'm currently streaming at 720. No, I'm streaming at 1080p 30 FPS right now. But yeah, we're getting about 69 frames per second here, 70. So all in all, it is running pretty good. I mean, yeah, it does dip at times, but keep in mind I'm currently streaming on this laptop. So I cannot complain at all. I mean, yeah, this laptop is by all means not meant for gaming. Oh, I didn't want to land on this, but that's fine. Move. Wait, what if I jump on this? Nothing. But yeah, this is just fine. Yeah, it's like 69 frames per second on average. It does drop at times, but keep in mind, this is also recording, so it'll probably be getting about 90 to 100 frames per second if I wasn't recording. That's about what Xbox One gets, 50 to 70. Oh, okay. Still, though, it's quite playable. Impressively bad. Sports, the game was getting a whopping 5 frames per second. It almost seemed like the frame rate was capped at 5, but no, it wasn't. It was just getting 5 frames per second. Yeah, I think this was worse than the i3 in the last video. This is impressively bad, especially for Fall Guys. Fall Guys isn't really a hard game to run at all, and yet it's taken this old i5 Intel iGPU to its knees. Literally. That's fine. That's fine. Alright, we've got Fall Guys done. I could just chop the rest of that off because I don't need it. Now I need to go over and just grab the 720p load. Just move that all the way over like so. And let's go on to the next game, which will be... Portal. Yeah, let's try Portal, right? I haven't done Portal yet, I don't think. So let's plop Portal into here. Whoa, it's clipping through stuff. What's clipping through stuff? Alright. Portal. Portal at 720p on the very low settings was running at roughly 30 frames per second on average, and the 1% lows were not very good either. They were around 9. And to add to that, the game was dropping below 30 frames per second regularly. Yeah, and this is a game from 2007. 3 years older than the CPU. This is impressively bad. To be fair, the Intel iGPU was never intended for gaming, but still though, this is very not good for such an old game. Stop recording. The Fall Guys guy. Oh yeah, the game's quite glitchy sometimes. Oh, actually, wait. Fall Guys? Wait, I didn't know Fall Guys was... I never actually noticed... Wait. I'm going to have to go back in the video and see. Excuse me, because I don't remember this. I gotta see it. First let me just do that. Portal at 720p on the very low settings was running at roughly 30 frames per second on average. And that's fine. Portal at 720p on the very low settings was running at... That's fine. Portal at 720p on the... Alright, 720p, very low. Portal at 720p on the very low settings was running at roughly 30 frames per second on average, and the 1% lows were not very good either. They were around 9. And to add to that, the game was dropping below 30 frames per second regularly. Yeah, and this is a game from 2007, 3 years older than the CPU. This is impressively bad. To be fair, the Intel iGPU was never intended for gaming, but still though, this is very not good for such an old game. Alright. Let's do a little chippity choppity like so. By the way, this video is about 3/4 of the way done. Yeah, we've been streaming and editing it for about an hour and 30 minutes at this point, but still though. Yeah, it's taking a while. Oh yeah, let's take a look at the Fall Guys person. It was just getting 5 frames per second. Yeah, I think this was worse than the i3 in the last video. This is impressively bad, especially for Fall Guys. Fall Guys isn't really a hard game to run at all, and yet it's taken this old i5 Intel iGPU to its knees. Literally. That's fine. Portal at 720p. The video looks fine to me. 20p on the very low settings was running at roughly 30 frames per second on average, and the 1% lows were not very good either. They were around 9. And to add to that, the game was dropping below 30 frames per second regularly. Yeah, and this is a game from 2007. 3 years older than the CPU. This is impressively bad. To be fair, the Intel iGPU was never intended for gaming, but still though, this is very not good for such an old game. Alright, I'm going to real quickly go and grab some more tea though, but yeah, we are getting along pretty good in this video so far. I like it. But let me see, what should I put on next? Why can't I move this over? At least it's not 5 frames, you are correct. That's still not good though. Let's see, so we've already done Bioshock, we've already done Fall Guys, we've already done Portal. Alright, so I guess I could do Roblox Arsenal next. Why not? 800 by 600. Okay, I'm going to go grab some tea real quick. I will be right back. Let's just play some Minecraft music while we're gone. Alright, yeah, I'll be right back. Hi, I am back. Let me just change some things here. Turn that off. Turn that up here. That didn't work either. Wait. Hello, exclamation point rule. It didn't work. Lol. Exclamation point rule 1. That didn't work either. Yeah, I don't know what the rules are, to be fair. Oh wait, I'm the owner. I should know what the rules are. I don't know what the rules are. Yeah. I guess I'm a bad YouTuber. I don't know what the rules of the stream are. Alright, let's skip ahead quickly. Oh, come on, where is what I'm looking for? Lol. Yeah, I don't know what they are. Here we go. Um, 30 frames per second. Okay. But often dipping below it. Alright, I see. Let's do some recording. Roblox Arsenal at 800 by 600 resolution on the lowest possible settings. The game was running at roughly 30 frames per second on average. Though it was a easy map to run for 1, and for 2, it was dropping below 30 frames per second regularly. So if you were playing a more intensive map, the game would probably barely be breaking 20 frames per second. So also not a very good experience at all. Nope, not even close. Yeah, this isn't going well. It's fine. Boom, 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 doo doom. There we go. All right. What kind of computer do you have, King Shark? King Shark. Roblox Arsenal at 800 by 600 resolution on the lowest possible settings. The game was running at roughly 30. I mean, it's not the worst. True, it isn't the worst. I've had 1 frame per second in that game. By the way, the CPU has so far reached 98.1 Celsius. Yeah, 600 resolution on the lowest possible settings. The game was running at roughly 30 frames per second on average. Though it was a easy map to run for 1, and for 2, it was dropping below 30 frames per second regularly. So if you were playing a more intensive map, the game would probably barely be breaking 20 frames per second. So also not a very good experience at all. Nope, not. Alright. Not very good. Boom, ba da da ba da ba da ba da da. Alright, 800 times 600. But it's a Xbox One. I play Xbox. Oh, okay. You don't have a computer. I see. Do you think you'll ever get one or no? Also, can you, what can you do on Xbox One? Can you watch YouTube on it or anything? I don't know much about Xboxes. Very not good for such an old game. Roblox Arsenal at 800 by 600 resolution on the lowest possible settings. The game was running at roughly 30 frames per second on average. Though it was a easy map to run for 1, and for 2, it was dropping below 30 frames per second regularly. So if you were playing a more intensive map, the game would probably barely be breaking 20 frames per second. So also not a very good experience at all. Nope. Alright. Let's keep editing. So we have to go to the next game. What's the next game, you might be wondering? I don't know. Yes, I can play even VR games without VR. Pretty nice. Okay, so you can play VR and you can watch YouTube on it. Okay. Can you play Minecraft 1.19.2 on it too? I don't know much about Xboxes. I know they're called Xbox, and you can play games on them. I don't know how many games. Alright, so now it's time to do the Minecraft Java at 1366x768. Okay. Boom. You can play any version? Awesome, how does it run? 2 chunks. I can play any version except Java Edition. Oh, okay. Good, awesome. Alright. On Minecraft Java Edition, I was playing 1.16 again because this iGPU doesn't support any version of Minecraft Java Edition newer than 1.16, and I was using the Optifine mod, and the game was getting roughly 30 frames per second at 1366x768 resolution, and this was on the very low settings with a 2-chunk render distance, so basically extremely low settings. So, that is not very good. 30 frames per second with these settings is actually quite bad. I should also add the 1% lows were around 15 as well, so all in all, not very good. Okay. Boom. Let's see, about 60 to 70 frames per second. Awesome. How old is it? Like the Xbox One, is it like very old or is it actually pretty new? On Minecraft 1366x768, very low. I was playing 1.16 again because this iGPU doesn't support any version of Minecraft Java Edition newer than 1.16. Xbox One, I'll switch it up here real quick. When was Xbox One released? 2013. Well, that's pretty good for a 2013 thing. What GPU is in the Xbox One? GTX 750, not great, but it's alright. Definitely for Minecraft. What CPU is in the Xbox One? I have no idea. Alright. Hair, I don't know. That's a long piece of hair. Okay. I was playing 1.16 again because this iGPU does... I don't know. That's alright. I'll just search it up. Support any version of Minecraft Java Edition newer than 1.16, and I was using the Optifine mod, and the game was getting roughly 30 frames per second at 1366x768 resolution, and this was on the very low settings with a 2-chunk render distance, so basically extremely low settings. So, that is not very good. 30 frames per second with these settings is actually quite bad. I should also add the 1% lows were around 15 as well, so all in all, not very good. Alright, and let me just chop it here. Let me just skip ahead here. I also tried with sodium. Then flowing water must lag. Maybe. I also tried the sodium mod, and it was only getting around 25 frames per second. I think I started talking too soon, and it didn't pick everything up. I tried the... Yep, I did. Okay, let's re-record this again. I also tried the sodium mod, and it was only getting around... I also tried the sodium mod, and it was only getting around 25 frames per second, so worse than Optifine. Okay. There. Move it over, and now let's just chop that a little bit like so. Move that down here. Delete the top video track because I don't need it, and let's do some editing. So I also tried the sodium mod, and it was only getting around 25 frames per second, so worse than Optifine. Okay. That wasn't very good, but that's fine. It just doesn't like gaming. Alright, and then we have one more game, which is Minecraft Bedrock, and it actually ran good. Hello, Windows 98, how's your day going? Let's just grab that, plop it down here. Okay. Not well, I fell down the stairs. That's not good. Are you okay? Were the stairs long, or was it a short staircase? Hopefully not a long one. That doesn't sound very pleasant at all. Yeah, at least if it's a short one, you should be alright, right? Hopefully. Let me just do a recording real quickly. Next, I also tried Minecraft Bedrock Edition on the I also tried Minecraft Bedrock at 1366x768 resolution on the lowest settings, meaning the lowest settings and the lowest render distance, which is 5 chunks. And it wasn't running very well. It was often dipping below 30 frames per second, and the 1% loads were around 13. This actually ran worse than the i3 370M CPU I tested in the last video. That was getting about 50 frames per second. I'm not sure why this was running so badly, but it was. So, yeah, that's something. Either way, the game is still playable like this. It's just not ideal, to say the least. Stop recording. I am fine, but I scuffed up my kneecap and my elbow. That doesn't sound good. You mean they... what's it called? Like, road rash? Not road rash. What am I thinking of? Where your arm gets a bit, like, I don't know how to explain it. Not very good feeling. There you go. That's exactly the professional scientific doctor term, right? Just not very good feeling. That's how professionals explain it. Yes. It was bleeding. That's not good at all. So you got cut pretty badly. At least you're not falling down the stairs anymore, so that's the good thing. Okay, that could have made it worse. Yeah. This carpet burned. Maybe. I also tried Minecraft Bedrock Edition on the... Okay. I also tried Minecraft Bedrock at 1366x768 resolution on the lowest settings, meaning the lowest settings and the lowest render distance, which is 5 chunks. And it wasn't running very well. It was often dipping below 30 frames per second, and the 1% loads were around 13. This actually ran worse than the i3 370M CPU I tested in the last video. That was getting about 50 frames per second. I'm not sure why this was running so badly, but it was. So, yeah, that's something. Either way, the game is still playable like this. It's just not ideal, to say the least. Okay, that's not the lowest settings. Wait, I need to skip ahead. I also tried Minecraft Bedrock at 1366x768 resolution on... I also tried Minecraft Bedrock at 1366x768 resolution on the lowest settings, meaning the lowest settings and the lowest render distance, which is 5 chunks. And it wasn't running very well. It was often dipping below 30 frames per second, and the 1% loads were around 13. This actually ran worse than the i3 370M CPU I tested in the last video. That was getting about 50 frames per second. I'm not sure why this was running so badly, but it was. So, yeah, that's something. Either way, the game is still playable like this. It's just not ideal, to say the least. The weird part is, it doesn't matter if I'm loading in chunks extremely quickly or standing in one spot, the frame rate stays the same. There we go. Let's just quickly plop that in there. How big was the staircase windows? The weird this, so it's some staircases, it's probably harder to fall down than others because there's just spots, like, how do I explain it? Some staircases look harder to fall down than others, just because they're not as steep, it seems. The weird part is, it doesn't matter if I'm loading in chunks extremely quickly or standing in one spot, the frame rate stays the same. Alright, let's chop that off. Boom. Well, hopefully your arm and elbow get better soon. Or your leg and elbow get better soon. Because it's not good when your leg and elbow are bandaged up and, well, not in good condition. That's definitely not good. Hopefully it does repair itself soon. I mean, it should. But probably, you should be back to normal within maybe a couple days, right? Maybe a week. That'd be awesome. Let me see. Boom. So I'm just trying to get this thing done real quickly here. Falling down a staircase is not ideal. Okay, is this... It stays... What's going on with this? Okay, BeamNG Drive didn't open. I'll probably be inactive for the next 10 to 25 days just to recover. Ow, so you've gotten really messed up. At least you're just cutting, not like broken in spots, right? Hopefully. It does not sound like a good fall. Let's see, what's the most banged up I've gotten? I think the most banged up I've gotten from any sort of fall was I fell off of a straight slide at a park and broke my arm. A straight slide. It wasn't curved, I don't think. So that was exciting. I don't know how I did that, but I did it. Yeah. I got no words to what I managed to do there. It's just, yeah, I fell off of a straight slide. Somehow. Yep. I'm not even sure what a femur is. Let me search it up. Oh, okay, you're talking about your leg. The leg, big leg. Well, that's probably a hard one to break. Hello, T-Rex, how's your day going? Can you tell me a joke? I am really bad at jokes. Why isn't there a Windows 89? Because it was too old. That's not a good joke. I don't know. Hello, T-Rex, how's your day going? How about you? I'm doing pretty good. Just trying to edit a video here. Not getting very far, though. But hey, it's almost done, even though it's taking a while. Yeah, so that's a good thing. Let's just move that over like so. Okay. Let's do some more recording. And for the games that didn't open, BeamNG Drive and Rocket League did not open. The reason why is they just lacked the stuff that I needed in the... Wait, what was I saying? The games that did not open... Oh, let's just record again. Now, Now for the games that did not open. BeamNG Drive and Rocket League did not open. The reason why is the iGPU on this CPU is missing the specific instructions required to open the games, which if I'm not mistaken it's OpenGL of some sort, like modern OpenGL version. So one way or another, those games just refused to open. I thought for sure Rocket League would open, but nope, it didn't, it just crashed. Alright, let's go to somewhere. Here, let's go to here. And let's go to here. Oh, I don't want to open it, I just want to move it over to here. There we go. And let's plop it into there, and let's close that, and let's go and move that over to the right a little bit, like so. Now for the games... Okay. Now for the games that did not open. BeamNG Drive and Rocket League did not open. The reason why is the iGPU on this CPU is missing the specific instructions required to open the games, which if I'm not mistaken it's OpenGL of some sort, like modern OpenGL version. So one way or another, those games just refused to open. I thought for sure Rocket League would open, but nope, it didn't. It just one way or another. Okay, let's go to Rocket League. So, one way or another, those games just refused to open. I thought for sure Rocket League would open, but nope, it didn't, it just crashed. Let's see, so are you going to play Minecraft? Not right now, I'm editing a video. Let's see, I might make another stream tonight, but it's getting late. This video is taking a while to edit, so I might not live stream tonight. I don't know if I'll live stream tomorrow or not, because I'll probably be in a motel or a... Yeah, like what's the difference between a motel and a hotel? I don't know, the cheap one. I'd probably be there tomorrow. I don't know if I'll be able to live stream or not. I don't know. We'll see. It depends. Refused to open. It just crashed. Alright. There we go. Now I can just chop that off like so. Good. An OpenGL version. So, one way or another, those games just refused to open. I thought frame rate stays the same. Now for the games that did not open. BeamNG Drive and Rocket League did not open. The reason why is the iGPU on this CPU is missing the specific instructions required to open the games, which if I'm not mistaken it's OpenGL of some... Well, don't worry Windows, it's sort of normal. I mean, not normal to fall down a staircase, but like... It's not too uncommon for people to, like, get themselves messed up from falling down a stairs or falling down or something, so... Yeah, I guess it's just sort of normal to be a human to do that, I guess. Like, it's bound to happen at some point, right? Maybe not for everyone, but yeah, for most people, probably falling down is going to happen eventually. Just for myself and everyone. Shame here, Windows. Sort, like modern OpenGL version. So, one way or game. Now for the games that did not open. BeamNG Drive and Rocket League did not open. The reason why is the iGPU on this CPU is missing the specific instruction. Oh. Oh, here's a fun one. So, a long time ago, I was trying to mow the yard. And I decided to try out a different lawnmower. And the pull string to start the lawnmower that I was used to was on the left side of the mower. And the lawnmower that I was using that time, the pull string was on the right side of the mower. On the left side of the mower, there was the exhaust. And I was mowing and the engine was running rather hot because I was going through extremely hard grass. And then I stalled it out, so then I went over to start it back up, and instead of pulling on the string to start it, I managed to go and, well, pull on the extremely hot exhaust. My hand was rather sore after that. Yeah. I haven't managed to do that since still, so that's nice. I've almost done it, but I've not fully done it. Let's see, but yeah. So yeah, don't like grab a extremely hot exhaust that literally had fire air coming out of it. It's required to open the games, which, if I'm not mistaken, it's OpenGL of some sort, like modern OpenGL version. So one way or another, those games just refused to open. I thought for sure Rocket League would open, but nope, it didn't. It just crashed. Alright, so now we go to the conclusion of the video. I'm just going to play more Minecraft Bedrock for the conclusion because I don't know what else to play. Nothing really played. He left? No. Okay. Let me see. So we need to go to the Minecraft Bedrock Edition. There we go. I know 2 videos in a row I've played Minecraft Bedrock for the outro, but like, this is the only thing that runs. So I mean, I kind of have to. How's the rest of your day? How's the rest of your day been going? Windows 98. All right, I think the video is almost done. Let's just finish it up. So, the conclusion. Do I recommend you to go out and buy a Intel i5 430M and just use the iGPU for recording, for gaming? No, I don't. Did you see the performance here? Yeah, the performance is really bad. Don't buy this for gaming. Perfect outro. Wasn't that a perfect gaming? I mean, wasn't that a perfect outro? Doritos and Lay's. What's a good one? I like Doritos. Well, wait. I think I like Lay's. I don't like Doritos. So, good, I guess? So, the conclusion. Do I recommend you to go out and buy a Intel i5 430M and just use the iGPU for recording, for gaming? No, I don't. The GPU for recording, for gaming. The iGPU for gaming. For gaming. This doesn't sound right. GPU for gaming. No, I don't. Did you see the performance here? Yeah, the performance is really bad. Don't buy this for gaming. Yeah, the performance is really bad. Don't buy this for gaming. Can we get enough in chat? I don't know. I mean, you did at least get some good things done today. You managed to switch internet, so that's one good thing. What's better? What about an F plus? Perfect. Better. For gaming. No, I don't. Did you see the performance here? Yeah, the performance is really bad. Don't buy this for gaming. F plus, yes. Buy this for gaming. Alright. And that's the end of the video. And now I need to go and find a, what's it called? The picture of the i5 430M. In Cinebench R23. Did I have it in here? No. Okay, if I go to Discord, do I have it in there? I'm so glad that the stream is back on the horizon. I did miss the other stream, but I'm glad the team is back. Thanks, T-Rex. Yeah, we are streaming this today. I don't know if I'll be streaming anything else at this point. We'll see. So I'm looking for Cinebench R23. Huh. Alright, well I didn't take a screenshot of it. So instead, let's go to here, let's go to here, let's do CPU benchmarks. There we go. I'm pretty sure I wrote all of it down. Hopefully I did. I should have. And I didn't. I didn't write it down at all. Okay. Why didn't I write it down? I don't know. Okay, time to look back. Okay, if I go to here. Let me see if I could find it. Bum ba da bum up da ba da 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 dum ba dum ba dum ba dum. Open link. Okay, I found the Cinebench R23 benchmark I did here. So, let me just send it to my other Discord account here. I have it on the wrong computer. That's fine. Screenshot 735. Send over like that. Okay, and now we go back to the live stream chat. I whisper joke. I really am not good at jokes. I attempted a joke, but that's about as far as I can go. I'm not a good joker, as you can tell. Why did the yeah, go ahead, King. I'm not a person who's good at finding a joke. Let's see. We need what? Download, right? 6. Okay, wait. This would be it. Okay. Don't buy this. So, the conclusion. Alright, let's just get the Cinebench R23 benchmark in here as well. Because that's one that I'd like to add in. Perfect. It just crashed. So, the... There. Crashed. So, the conclusion. Do I recommend you to go out and buy a... Do I... OBS stopped recording. Why did you stop recording? OBS connected again? I don't know what that means. Okay, it's fine. OBS gave up for a moment. Just that's fine. So we need to find the benchmark. So 950 is a multi-core on it. So i5 430M. Alright, what did I get single core? Wait. Intel i5 430M. Let's see, what did I get? 377 single, 950 multi. Perfect. And that's good. Okay. And then we could do screenshot of that. And wait, do I have a wait. Let me just go to here. Take a picture of that. There. Okay. There we go. Longest chest. Derp. So we need to go and grab that. No, I need to go to the screenshot. Where's the screenshot? Here. Screenshot, screenshot, screenshot here. Screenshot. Scroll down. Okay, here it is. Hello, Angie. How's your day going? I didn't see your message. How's your day going, Angie? Let's see. Hopefully it's going good. Let's just quickly grab all these and edit it down like so. Recommend you to go out and buy a... Okay, wait. I need to go... Wait. There, okay. Okay, and now we can do wait a second here. How it compares, is that how you spell compares? I've never actually noticed. Compares. See, alright, I did spell it right. Short time no talk. Yes. You've been busy. Oh, okay. I'm gonna hop off. Have a nice night, Windows. But there we go. We've gotten this done. 2 other Intel CPUs. No, just other CPUs. Alright, let's make this a little bit larger, like that. No, wait, like that. Okay. Is that good? Need to go out. Okay, let's make that a little bit further to the left. Okay, and I'm going to quickly take a screenshot of the AMD CPUs as well, of course, because, you know, I might as well. Boom, screenshots, toss that into here, grab the AMD ones, and let's do that, let's do that, let's do that, and let's do that. Okay. And I think that's good, right? Bye. Oh wait, I need to make that a little bit bigger. Out and buy a... Okay, there. King says, hello, what? It's been cloudy and raining. I haven't even noticed any rain recently. I like how it's raining over there, and over here we haven't gotten any rain. So, the conclusion. Do I recommend you to go out and buy a Intel i5 430M and just use the IG... Okay. So, the conclusion. Locke said I could not, but I don't even know what you did. Hush, Nightbot. Nightbot is a robot. It times people out for no reason. I recommend you to go out and buy a Intel i5 430M and just use the iGPU for gaming. No, I don't. Did you see the performance here? Yeah, the performance is really bad. Don't buy this for gaming. So, the reason why Nightbot timed you out is, I don't know. That's simply the reason. It times people out for, well, no reasons. Just because it feels like it, I guess. I'm not sure. It does it rather often, too. Okay, there. I need to make that go down a little bit. Okay, is that any better? Let's see. It looks a little bit better. I recommend you to go out and buy a Intel i5 430M and just use the iGPU for gaming. No, I don't. Did you see the performance? You know what? Let's watch this. Since I am the owner of the YouTube channel, I can do something fun once it's finished loading. Okay, it's taking a while to load all the chat. There's a lot of chat it's missing. Still loading. Still loading. Come on. Will it catch back up to the where it is? Okay, watch this. Huh. Now it's Nightbot. Boom. Let's see. Yeah, the performance is really bad. Don't buy this for gaming. Alright. What happened to Nightbot? I timed it out. You see, it timed you out, so I timed it out. Let's see. Recording. But for general office usage, this CPU will be just fine. Either way, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again next time. Also, I should add, if you could leave a like or subscribe, that would be amazing, but you don't have to. See ya! Boom, 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 boom. Alright. But for general office usage, this CPU will be just fine. Either way, thank you so much for watching, and oh, by the way, I'm not leaving, I'm just finishing off editing this video. I hope to see you again next time. Also, I should add, if you could leave a like or subscribe, that would be amazing, but you don't have to. See ya! Alright, there. Don't buy this for gaming. But for general office usage, this CPU will be just fine. Either way, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again next time. Also, I should add, if you could leave a like or subscribe, that would be amazing, but you don't have to. See ya! Alright, let's add in some nice good old text at the bottom of the screen here, called "Thanks for watching!" Exclamation point. Oh, it actually fit in. Let's go down to the bottom here. Boom. And I hope to see you again next time. Also, I should add, if you could leave a like or subscribe, that would be amazing, but you don't have to. See ya. Boom. Alright, I forgot I need to also quickly remove the music, of course. I have too much music on here, so let's just remove it like so. Alright, and then do that. Alright, I'm going to stop talking for about 6 minutes and 28 seconds, and I'm going to let this video play back, and we'll see how the video is. Is it any good or is it any bad? Nice editing. Thanks. Well, let's see how the video is. Let's turn my face off because my face is in the way. Boom. Alright, let's play the video back and see how it is. Hey also there, today... Also, the question mark on the top right is not going to be in the final video. Yay, new upload. This is going to be on the second channel, actually, and then on this channel. Hey there, today I am going to be benchmarking the Intel i5-430M. This i5 was released in 2010, and it has 2 cores, 4 threads, and it has a turbo up to 2.5 GHz and a base speed of 2.2 GHz. And I'm pairing this laptop with 4 GB of DDR3 RAM running at 1066 MHz, as well as the Intel iGPU that comes with this CPU. And the laptop this is in is the Gateway NV55C, which I've made 2 previous videos on. Without further ado, let's get into the benchmarks. The first game up on the list is BioShock Infinite, and at 480p on the very low settings, the game was getting roughly 15 frames per second, and it was freezing completely. The frame rate wasn't necessarily bad, but the game would just pause, and it would say it's loading, and then it would unpause and just continue on like nothing happened. It is a very similar thing to what I've seen in a game called Spider-Man Remastered on some older graphics cards. Either way, at 480p, the game is really unplayable. It's just a really bad experience. So at 240p on the very low settings, the game was still having a really bad time, so the average frame rate was 16, and the 1% low was 1 frames per second, or I should say frame, not frames, because 1 is a frame. One way or another, yeah, it's really unplayable, and it was still going over and saying loading when you were trying to move to another area. I've not seen this before with any other CPU or graphics card. And the weirdness is, the graphics card wasn't even maxed out at 240p, so this might be CPU related in this case. I'm not sure. So that's interesting. BattleBit Remastered at 720p on the very low settings was running at roughly 15 frames per second on average with a 1% low of 1. Depending where you are on the map, you could actually reach 20 frames per second, which is amazing. Not really, especially because this is the Potato preset, or the very low settings. I don't know what the difference between Potato and very low would technically be, but there's not any setting called very low, it's just called Potato. Yeah, but Potato isn't making this Potato run this game good, so Potato mode is doing a bad job. This isn't sounding as funny as it is intended to be. Fall Guys at 720p on the low settings, which 720p is the lowest resolution the game supports. The game was getting a whopping 5 frames per second. It almost seemed like the frame rate was capped at 5, but no, it wasn't. It was just getting 5 frames per second. Yeah, I think this was worse than the i3 in the last video. This is impressively bad, especially for Fall Guys. Fall Guys isn't really a hard game to run at all, and yet it's taken this old i5 Intel iGPU to its knees. Literally. That's fine. Portal at 720p on the very low settings was running at roughly 30 frames per second on average, and the 1% lows were not very good either. They were around 9. And to add to that, the game was dropping below 30 frames per second regularly. Yeah, and this is a game from 2007. 3 years older than the CPU. This is impressively bad. To be fair, the Intel iGPU was never intended for gaming, but still though, this is very not good for such an old game. Roblox Arsenal at 800 by 600 resolution on the lowest possible settings, the game was running at roughly 30 frames per second on average. Though, it was a easy map to run for 1, and for 2, it was dropping below 30 frames per second regularly. So if you were playing a more intensive map, the game would probably barely be breaking 20 frames per second. So, also, not a very good experience at all. Nope. On Minecraft Java Edition, I was playing 1.16 again because this iGPU doesn't support any version of Minecraft Java Edition newer than 1.16, and I was using the Optifine mod, and the game was getting roughly 30 frames per second at 1366x768 resolution, and this was on the very low settings with a 2-chunk render distance, so basically extremely low settings. So, that is not very good. 30 frames per second with these settings is actually quite bad. I should also add the 1% lows were around 15 as well, so all in all, not very good. I also tried the Sodium mod, and it was only getting around 25 frames per second, so worse than Optifine. I also tried Minecraft Bedrock at 1366x768 resolution on the lowest settings, meaning the lowest settings and the lowest render distance, which is 5 chunks, and it wasn't running very well. It was often dipping below 30 frames per second, and the 1% lows were around 13. This actually ran worse than the i3 370M CPU I tested in the last video. That was getting about 50 frames per second. I'm not sure why this was running so badly, but it was. So, yeah, that's something. Either way, the game is still playable like this. It's just not ideal, to say the least. The weird part is, it doesn't matter if I'm loading in chunks extremely quickly or standing in one spot, the frame rate stays the same. Now for the games that did not open. BeamNG Drive and Rocket League did not open. The reason why is the iGPU on this CPU is missing the specific instructions required to open the games, which if I'm not mistaken, it's OpenGL of some sort, like modern OpenGL version. So, one way or another, those games just refused to open. I thought for sure Rocket League would open, but nope, it didn't, it just crashed. So, the conclusion. Do I recommend you to go out and buy a Intel i5 430M and just use the iGPU for gaming? No, I don't. Did you see the performance here? Yeah, the performance is really bad. Don't buy this for gaming, but for general office usage, this CPU will be just fine. Either way, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again next time. Also, I should add, if you could leave a like or subscribe, that would be amazing, but you don't have to. See ya! Alright, I like this video. Alright, let's just quickly fix the audio here for you. Well, I'm not leaving, but bye, I guess. This was actually a YouTube video. Let's see, nice editing. Thanks, Angie. Angie copied. No, she didn't. Let's see. Next you need to test a Chromebook. Not unless I come across one for like $1 or something, but no. I have like a laptop similar to a Chromebook, but it's not a Chromebook. Either way, let's turn on the camera. Yep. Let's see. And now I need to start exporting the video. So, export. Can the i5 430M game in 2023? Let's see. And then I need to go and see a video. Wait, I need to find a folder for the video to export to. There we go. Okay. Now let's do exporting at 20,000 kilobits per second, and let's export at 60 frames per second with the best audio possible. And I think that's about it. Why is it only 1 gigabyte? Oh, because the video is so short. That explains it. Okay, I was confused for a moment why the video was only like 900 something megabytes, but no, that makes a lot more sense. Just because it is, well, not a large video. Wait, is he lagging? Yes, I am lagging. Hi. Look what's going on with my Windows installer right now. What is happening? I don't know. Like, what's that on the top of the screen? Oh, you're back. Yes, look at the problem I'm having. I got no words on what's going on here. OBS crashed and now this is happening. It's like I don't understand what I'm looking at. Okay, let's just minimize everything here and can I minimize up here? No. Okay. That's interesting. Yes, it is. I don't know what is. Okay, can I just save this, please? Save. i5 430M. Let's just go to the desktop, like with nothing open. Okay, well that is. Yeah. I think you've definitely nailed the wording on this. It's definitely interesting. What if I resize the window to, let's say, 1440p? Okay, it's still here at 1440p. What about at like 720p? Okay, fine. 1080. Now, what if I change this somehow? Okay, well now, oh wait, what? Okay, that is interesting. Yeah. Oh, it's screen magnify? I don't think so. Oh, you're right, it is screen magnify. You are correct. I don't know how that happened, but that's interesting. Okay. Well, that's a fancy thing. Is that like a glitch? I think it might be a glitch. I got rid of the screen magnifier and that fixed it. Okay, well now we can export the video properly this time and hopefully whatever just happened won't happen again. I say that, but no, it's definitely going to happen again probably, but hey, it's alright. Let's just quickly turn, oh wait, 2 OBSs are open. Let's turn the other one off and task. Okay, I think I got the other OBS closed, I hope. I don't know. This is confusing indeed. Is this... Let's put you to high priority. Okay. Yeah, I ain't got a clue what just happened there. That's absolutely fine. Let's go to the Minecraft soundtrack. Okay. It randomly happens to the Chromebooks at my school. Weird. End task. Okay, hopefully we got this working. Because Chromebooks at my school are okay running games like Binding and Isaac. What do you mean? Like Minecraft? Can it run stuff like Minecraft or anything? I should probably install Chrome OS on something. That'd be neat. I've never really messed with the Chrome operating system before. But I think you can install Chrome OS on everything now. Close to everything. Video's done. Video's done. Sort by date. Alright. It didn't save, it looks like. Can the i5 430M game in 2023 without the question mark? Because if I add a question mark, it's not going to export, sadly. And let's just do that. Okay, and save. Alright, let's save the video a second time and hopefully not have the whole entire computer break on me again. That would be nice. Who knows if that will actually happen or not, but it's alright. Below normal. Currently the CPU is at 78 Celsius and it's using 17 watts. And it's okay. It's doing alright. Yep. For a laptop, I'm pretty impressed in it, but to be fair, there is significantly faster laptops out there, but they have significantly higher price tags. And I mean, this is gaming and live streaming and everything. Is it running out of RAM? I don't even think it's running out of RAM. No, it isn't. Everything's going well. How about, yeah, the live stream's working just fine. 2.6 gigahertz it's running at. That's what the base speed almost. No, a little bit faster than base speed. So it's currently still turboing. Having trouble. No, let's just reload that. You should be able to sign in. Minecraft. Huh. Screenshot of that. That is, that's a fun error code. I've never seen that before. Yeah, that's entertaining. Minecraft. Okay, there's. Why does that one look like that? The logo on it's broken too. This is. I don't understand that. That is fine, I guess. Sure. That's a weird bug. It's not supposed to do that. Let's see, this says 3 hours to export. That can't be right. I don't think that's right. I mean, it could take 3 hours to export, but I highly doubt it. Boom, boom. Alright. Try playing Binding of Isaac. Okay. I'll search it up real quick. Okay, so it's again probably runs on everything, right? CL requirements, sure. It's not really a game I will be into. It's just interesting what from the outside. Huh, when was it made? It probably says in here somewhere. Um, 700 hours this person's played. Well, that's a lot of hours. Let's scroll down. 4 hours, 60 hours, 9. Wait, let's see. Let's look for the highest hours. So far we found like about 700. I'm leaving a positive review because it's a great game. However, there's no reason to buy this game specifically. Do not get this game. I don't understand it. I have no idea. So he likes it, but he doesn't recommend it. Okay, sure. What's the most hours? Okay, almost 800. Uh, 1,445. Coasted. Okay, that's the North Coast. Boom, boom. What's my phone doing? It's making a lot of weird noises. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I'm not going to get the game, but it looks interesting. Resolution. Let's change the display resolution. Also, what percentage is this? Okay, it's not getting very far. Why is it only at 2 gigahertz? That's under... Is it like it's overheating? No? I don't get it. Let's put that to 100%. There we go. Awesome. I don't have any worlds on this computer, so that's going to be something I need to change in the future. Alright, the game's frozen. That's fine. Boom. Okay, what if I go to details and I go to the video exporting program and let's put it to the low priority. That might be better. I don't know. Dum, ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Let's see. I'm just going to... Man, what was I doing the last time I was on here? I don't remember. I'm just going to walk around a little bit here. It's been a while since I played. 2,800. 2,000, that's a lot of hours in that game. I can tell the game's lagging a little bit. 100% CPU usage. Hey, it's actually working! And we're playing the game. To be fair, this is only 1 hour exported. Or 1% exported. Alright. Well, since this game's not really, video's not exporting quick, since I have, like, stuff to pack and whatnot, I think I'm going to probably call it for tonight. So, hopefully you enjoyed today's live stream. It was a really weird one compared to normal. I know. But it is what it is. Either way, one way or another. If the game's not going to run well, and I'd like this to export sometime in the immediate day, or 2 or 3. So, who knows how long it will take. I got no idea. It might not take that long. Maybe it will. I got no idea. Hopefully it shouldn't. I mean, it doesn't really matter. It'll export eventually. One way or another, I'm going to say thank you for watching, everybody, and I'll catch you again next time. See ya later.